Welcome to the Allegiance Group training session for searching and reviewing account history in CollectPlus. Let's start by logging into CollectPlus. When logging in, the CollectPlus dashboard is the landing page. To search for an account, place your cursor on Accounts in the menu bar across the top. A drop-down menu will appear. Select View Account. Accounts can be searched using several filters. Searching by account number will assure you are accessing the correct account and is considered best practice when searching for a single account. Note that you can search by account number, last name, email address, or phone number. Or you can search by phase and/or status for a list of accounts matching the defined criteria. The filters will match based on data entered. For example, if you are looking for an account with last name of Johnson, entering JOHN will display all accounts whose last name starts with the letters JOHN. Depending on which account or accounts you are searching for will depend on which filters you use. If multiple filters are used, the system will look for an account that matches all criteria. For example, if you are looking for an account with last name of Johnson and in Phase 1, all accounts matching that criteria will display. Best practice is to use the account number if searching for a specific account. The account or accounts are displayed in a list below the search section. The data in the list includes account number, customer name, responsible party, P stands for patient under responsible party, original amount of invoice, balance is current balance due, PL date is placement date, which is the day the invoice was imported into system, LPay date is the last payment date, phone, branch, phase, and status of account. Clicking on the column name across the top will sort the accounts based on the column selected. Depending on the number of accounts returned from the search criteria, there may be multiple pages of accounts listed. To view all the pages, scroll to the bottom of the list. Page will tell you which page you are on. The number after the word of tells how many pages of accounts there are. The number with the arrow next to it tells the maximum number of accounts to list on the page. It is set to 10, but if you would like to see more than 10 accounts on a page, click the down arrow and select the number of accounts to view per page. At the bottom of the page on the right is the total number of accounts meeting the filter criteria. Once you have located the correct account, click on the account number or account name. The account detail page will open. Looking at the account detail page, you'll see four main parts. The top section shows the account's phase, account balance, and account status, and if an account is on autopay. Autopay is an automated charge to the customer's credit or debit card. If a patient is not on autopay, the icon will not display. The left-hand side shows the account's information section. If the account is on a payment plan, which is in-house financing, the details of the plan will appear below account information. Or if an account is on recurring payment plan, this information will be displayed below account information. If recurring payments have been set up, charges to a credit or a debit card, the details would appear below account information. The payment plan and recurring payment section only appear if the account has an active payment plan or recurring plan. Remember, if the account is enrolled in autopay, the autopay button is displayed between the submit button and help desk icon. Below payment plan is other active balances section. These are invoices for this account in a different phase other than the phase being displayed. To open and view the details of these invoices, you can click on the phase name. The center section shows invoice detail. The bottom section is the account history table and notes. Let's start by looking at the invoice detail. Here you can view individual invoices Allegiance Group is pursuing for a customer. By selecting one or more invoice checkbox on the left side, you can resend an invoice. This will send an invoice to the patient with the current account balance rather than the original statement that was sent from that invoice. You can also use the All Services button in the lower right side to view descriptions of all items included with each invoice. Or you can remove the late fee from an invoice. The most helpful section for you to understand what's happening on the account is the account history. This section lists every action taken on this account since it first imported into CollectPlus. Scrolling through the history, you can see when the debt was first recorded, which is when the charge first imported to CollectPlus. You can also see the date on which each statement or call was made. You can even listen to the call and review the statement PDF. This is very helpful, particularly when you are talking to the customer. You will also notice a status change listed each time an account moves from phase to phase in the system, which is especially important as the account moves through the phases. Note, you may see POLPX in the user column. This means that a payment has been made through the online payment portal. The Notes section below the account history is for internal notes. If you want to add an internal note, select the Add Note button. Enter comments and click the Add Note button. What's important about Notes feature is that it is for your staff only. Allegiance Group Account Manager is not notified when notes are placed. When an account enters Phase 3, a section called the Debtor Summary displays between the invoice detail and account history. This section provides a line item for each phase the account has been in, starting with Phase 2. This can be used as a quick review of how much has been paid. Let's look at what happens when you select a phase listed under Other Active Balances. Notice how the phase information, invoice details, and account history changed. I want to end the discussion by pointing out the Help Desk icon at the upper right-hand corner. Click on this icon to post a question about this particular account. Several fields on the Help Desk page will auto-populate. If you have a data file pertinent to the question you are submitted, you can add the file by selecting Browse and then selecting the file from your computer. Be sure to select the question category and priority. Type the request details in the section provided and click on Save. Clear will clear the information entered, and Cancel will open the Help Desk log. After clicking on Save, the request goes directly to our IT team, who will respond within 24 hours, but typically a lot more quickly. You can also view all requests submitted by clicking on Help Desk on the menu bar. Use the filters to search for a request. Click on the Search button and all requests matching the search criteria will be displayed. A new request can be submitted also by clicking on Post New Question.